Geronimo, Stilton, Mice Kings, Attack of the Dragons. Achoo! Achoo! By the time we reached Sven's house, all of us were as hungry as bears coming out of hibernation. Mousehild, I brought you some guests, Sven called out. Can you make your fey mouse glug for them? As you know by now, every rodent in Mouseborg loves glug. And in all the lands of the north, there is no glug as delicious as Mousehild's. She follows a secret recipe that the Mice Kings and her family have passed down for centuries. But we did not see Mousehild anywhere. And the only thing on the kitchen table was an empty stew pot. Wife, where are you? Sven called out. Then he frowned. Thora! A moment later, the most beautiful Mouse King in the village stepped into the kitchen. It was Thora, Sven's daughter. Her eyes were as blue as the water of the fjord, and her hair was as red as the sunset. She was also the most athletic, intelligent, and courageous Mouse King I had ever met. What a wonderful rodent! Lower your voice, Papa, Thora said in a whisper. She pointed to the pile of blankets in the corner. Mama isn't well. It says a fjord is a long, narrow ocean cove between cliffs. And then here she is. Here's a bunch of hearts above Geronimo's head as well. Achoo! Achoo! Mousehild sneezed from under the blankets. Sven rushed to her side. Wife, what's wrong? He asked. Achoo! Achoo! She has a barbaric cold, explained Thora. Sven looked worried. What can I do to make it better? She needs rest and warmth, Thora replied. But what would really help is a hot cup of wild mint tea. It's the perfect cure. Passed down from my grandmother's grandmother's grandmother. Sven scoffed. Wild mint tea? Pah! We'll take your mother to Loki Longsight. Mousehild spoke up in a hoarse voice. Why do I need a fortune teller? I only have a little cold. Achoo! The whole house rocked from Mousehild's sneeze. Achoo! Longsight knows the art of healing with herbs, Sven said, and I am taking you to see him. That's an order. When Sven shouts an order, no rodent dares disobey him. So says Sven the Shouter, cried the Mice Kings.